if you're getting into this business for the very first time, I would definitely network and find out who other people are using. The best way to find any kind of reference is to ask other wholesalers or anybody who's consistently closing on deals is, who do you use? Who do you recommend? Who do you not recommend? Why? Get all of that information. That's the best way to start. And then once you have that information, reach out to those people and ask to meet with them in person, maybe have coffee, go meet with them at their office, just get a better sense of who they are and see if they're going to be somebody that you can work easily with. Another thing to do is to find out how do they best communicate and let them know how you best communicate. Do you prefer to correspond through email, phone, text messaging? How is it going to be for you as a person who's going to be closing multiple transactions? Another thing you could consider doing is, honestly, for the first 3 transactions you do, try 3 different title companies. That way you can kind of get a good feel of 3 different companies and how they do things, and then after that experience, just continue to go with the person that you feel like it communicated more to you or was a more smooth transaction to the closing table. So don't commit to anybody until you really determine if that's going to be a really good fit for you and your team. How do we know if this is working out or not? Well, definitely a good way to find out is if this is a good fit for you is finding out with the seller and the buyer, both sides of the transaction, if they were both happy with the communication that they received during this transaction. Has the escrow officer and her team or his team been very good at responding to you or even providing updates? If you're not hearing from them, that gives a lot of responsibility to you to have to follow up every day, every other day, depending on the scenario. Are they communicating effectively and efficiently? Are they making the seller and the buyers happy? Are they communicating with the lender? There's a lot of different ways to figure out if this is a smooth transaction or not, which is ultimately going to determine whether or not you're going to use this title company again. Consider all of the different aspects to the transaction, and at the end of it, decide if that was a smooth transaction or not for you.